definitely anyone who... Don't break it. Sorry, Axel. Do you have to be ripping that up? If you can hear her, it's because Axel's ripping up a piece of cardboard. And I should take it off him, but he looks very happy, so I'm going to leave him. Hello, you lovely lot, welcome back. So today's video is all about like the top 5 things that I couldn't live without now I've started my art business. So I started this properly back in end of September, beginning of October last year. So I'm now like finding my feet a little bit, things are going a little bit more smoothly. So these are just some of the things that I couldn't live without now. Some are new, some are a bit older, but yeah. So, number 1 is this art easel. Now, I've gone on about it before in other little short videos I've done, but genuinely this is the best purchase I have ever made. It was only £130. I got it off Amazon. Now, all of these products I am going to link in my Amazon shop, so you can find that in the description bar down below. I will just say that if you do purchase anything, I do get a small commission, so just so you know, I do, bear that in mind. But like all of these things, like I genuinely couldn't live without. So this is a H-frame easel. You can get the like tripod easels, which I've had before. I find those aren't that stable. For small works it's fine, but for the kind of pieces that I'm doing now, like having a big easel like this is just amazing. So yeah, it was only £130. It is so sturdy. It's got wheels on it. They're like locking caster wheels, so it's dead secure. And this actually, like, that can go further down here, and that top security bar or whatever you want to call it can go all the way to the top. So I reckon you could get like almost a definitely a 1.5 metre easel, I think, in it. I've not had to go that big because all of mine are either landscape or square, and I haven't had any that's like portrait that big yet. But yeah, it's just top notch. Obviously, if I'm doing smaller pieces, sometimes I will go for a tabletop easel, which I'm actually currently staring at. That is good, but again, for like nothing bigger than like A3, and generally all of my pieces are a lot bigger than that. So yeah, could not live without that. I'm thinking about getting another one, to be honest, because if I'm like, I've got some jobs that are like in the works at the moment, like all of these things, they're in the works, and then a lot of them don't happen, but that's how it is. So yeah, at the moment there's a job that's like over 2 meters long on a canvas, and I don't think that this easel is going to be stable enough for that. Not because the easel's bad, purely because the canvas is just so big. So I actually want to get 2 of them. I saw another artist do this. I'll put her handle, and I was just like, I messaged her straight away. I was like, I'm doing that if I ever need to. So yeah, might buy another one. So the second thing, it's not like an art tool, but it's something that I genuinely could not do any of this without, and it's my iPad. I've got the iPad Pro with the pencil as well, and from when I started doing the digital art back in 2020, then I started doing my drawings, then I started doing abstract paintings, and then moving on to portrait paintings. I genuinely could not do anything without my iPad. I have the Procreate app, and I swear by that. I will shout about it till the cows come home. Like, genuinely would not want to do this business without it. There are other softwares, obviously, like your Photoshop and your Illustrator. I've never understood them, and I don't have a laptop like an iMac or something to do all of that on. I am an iPad person through and through. I like being able to draw like with a pen and not with a mouse. So yeah, with the iPad, also the Procreate app. And also the Procreate app is like £10. Like, you can't go wrong with it. I think I paid £10, and then I've never had to pay again. I've had it for like over 2 years now. The third thing is my little art trolley. Now, I made this one myself. I made this back in lockdown again. I think it was lockdown. Well, it was definitely 2020, because it's when I first started my account. And it is the most useful little tool ever. Now, obviously, you can't have my exact one because I made it, but there's like tons of art trolleys you can get on Hobbycraft. You can get it from Hobbycraft, you can get it from Amazon, like IKEA, they're everywhere. But I genuinely could not do what I want to do without this, purely because it's so practical. Now, I made mine quite a bit higher. on purpose, because I wanted it to be, if I wanted to work on it, like a standing table. So yeah, I'll put in some clips and stuff. At the moment it does look quite messy, like everything with me. But that is just so useful. I've got all of the quick things to grab around me. I put wheels on it, so again it's maneuverable, so if I want to move the easel and that to another place in the studio, I can. Could not live without it, and I hope it lasts me a long time. I mean, I wouldn't decorate it the way I did back in 2020. Like, it's got a load of quotes on it, and I was obviously in my feels when I was making it. But it's cute. But yeah, I guess my style's changed a little bit now. I definitely recommend anyone like who is in like a creative field to get one. The little metal ones, when I worked at my old job, I had a little metal one, and again I put my quick grab bits on the top, and then my other two, again, things that I grab quite frequently, had wheels on it. It was great. Now, I don't use this all the time, but if I am doing stalls, so last year throughout Christmas I did quite a few stalls, and I could not have done my stalls without this. This is a square card reader. I mean, it doesn't have to be square, it can be obviously any digital little card reader, little portable one, but this connected to my phone. I didn't have any glitching with it, and it was just made the process of doing stalls and markets so much less stressful. Now, when I did my stalls, throughout all of the stalls that I did, I took one cash payment, and it was like a £2 card. And other than that, everything else, my baubles, my vases, I took commission deposits through it. I've not done it without this. And it was so cheap. I think I paid maybe £19 with the VAT. So it was under £20. I don't have to pay like a monthly fee with it. And I think I pay like 1.75% of each payment, so it's pennies. Could not do without it. Anyone who is going to be doing any kind of stalls, or say if you deliver and you take payments on the door, get one of these. My fifth and final product for this little list is actually for my frames. It looks a complete mess. This is a band clamp. I only picked this up recently, and it has completely changed the game now. So all you do is these 4 little right angles, you put it on your frame, and then you tighten the strap up, and you just twist with the clamp, and it gradually brings everything together. This was from Screwfix, well cheap, under £10, and it has just changed the game for me. So originally I was using these little Wolfcraft clamps, and I did like them, like there's nothing wrong with them at all. Sometimes I did find that I could have done with a little bit more pressure. So having this is a complete game changer. Anyone who's going to make any kind of frames, get one. Everyone probably already knows about them, but I didn't, and I found out the other day. So yeah, grab yourself one of those. Okay, my last thing. This is something like you obviously can't buy, but it's something I would recommend, and it would actually be my backdrop. So I made like my back wall really distinctive, like, you know, I've got the bright gluey green, I've got a big leopard on the wall paneling, and this has been really helpful because throughout all of my videos now, it's consistent. You can consistently see my brand colours. The first 3 seconds of the video, most of the time, this colour is in it, and it just helps me be a bit more recognisable, especially now that my pages are starting to grow a little bit more. I think now this is even more important, because I don't have to be like, hi, it's Charlotte from Made by Style Studio. Like, that sounds so annoying. So yeah, if you can make yourself look really distinctive, like I've seen there's a girl on Instagram and she has a neon sign with her name on it. Like, I would love to have one of them, but I don't want to take this down at the same time. So yeah, that's something I would recommend. And that is it for this video. I do look a little bit dressed up, and it is because I'm about to go out. Do not start barking. He's been so annoying throughout this video. Like, he's been picking up everything that makes a loud noise. But yes, if I do look a little bit dressed up, it is because I'm going out. Like, I don't just walk around with a leather jacket on in the house all the time. But I am very pale to show my arms in a bright green top. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more like tips and stuff, like businessy tips, I'm very new to this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've never run a business before, so I am learning. But I do find like the people that are learning, like, you know, they'll make the mistakes that, you know, you don't have to make. So ask me any questions that you want. Excuse me. Go over there. And that is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, because the bigger the account gets, the better the videos get. And that's it from me for now, so I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.